G'day legends. Okay, so interesting afternoon yesterday afternoon. I'll show you the pictures and all the rest of it. Angus in the back. But yeah, I had the suction cups on the Starlink Mini on the back of the ute, and then for a little while it wasn't on the back of the ute. It was came flying off. I actually thought I'd hit a roo or something.
There was like a big bang.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe I'd hit a roo.
So what not to do?
Exactly. So I don't think I'll be using those suction things again. It's now sitting on the dash.
It's a little broken.
She's still working though. So I've got to give kudos to Starlink. I plugged it straight back in and it's working. So
certainly not waterproof though.
No. So not waterproof, so hopefully it doesn't rain too much down here. But yeah, so bit of a bummer, but look, you get that. Until it stops working, I will check out the warranty and all the rest of it once we get down to Augusta. So had an awesome play last night in Emily's brother's pub, the Royal in Kojonup. So beautiful old pub. So once it's all renovated, it's going to be fantastic. Probably put a bit too much coins into the 1942, my favourite game. I was kind of kicked the boys off it so I could play. But now, yeah, nice, beautiful drive. This drive from Kojonup down to Augusta is stunning. Up and down through the trees. So, yeah. Oh, you
Look
got
over there, yeah.
truck over there, yeah.
Yeah, tractor.
So, but yeah. Awesome, awesome day, awesome night. Yeah, the family trip continues. So, oh yeah, there is a house up there, big farmhouse. Anyway, we'll see you in Augusta. You better get up and get mummy. Legends. Alright, so I haven't done any videoing. Literally we came in, got settled and just started relaxing and went for a beautiful meal last night at the
Augusta
pub.
Hotel.
What's it called?
Augusta Hotel.
Augusta Hotel. Actually really, it got pretty busy, so I suggest getting in there at 5 like Emily prompted us to, which worked out very well to get a meal at a reasonable time. 10:45. I think that's when. So heading off to the lighthouse now. Gonna Angus. I think. What did it say about the age groups?
4 and up.
4 and up. 4. So Darcy will have to stay down the bottom, but Angus and I are going to go up the top. Yeah, booked into the Turner Holiday Park. Very cool. Right on the water.
Hardy's Inlet. It is?
Yeah, on Hardy's Inlet. So I just took Darcy for a bit of a scoot around the place. We got Bay 73, look, first time ever coming down here. But yeah, I think it's Bay 31 and 51 via the map is the bays to get. They're right on the water. That's if you can. These days, most of these holiday parks don't actually allow you to choose your bay unless you a local or a regular that comes all the time and books it years in advance. But anyway, so Angus and I are going to climb the lighthouse. Are you excited, Angus?
Yes.
You got your sneakers on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your wind jacket.
And your wind jacket because it is rainy and a bit average today. But anyway, we'll take you up for a walk. Here it is, Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse, the tallest in mainland Australia and constructed by local limestone back in 1895. You do have to be 4 years and older to climb the lighthouse, and I definitely suggest picking a better day than we did as the winds were absolutely epic.
Apparently May through September is the best time as the whales migrate past the lighthouse. There is also an interpretive centre housed in one of the lighthouse keeper's original cottages that celebrates the lives of the men, women and children who once lived and worked the lighthouse. It sounded like a pretty tough life back then, I've got to say. Prior to the lighthouse being constructed, the guide said there had been 34 shipwrecks and only one since the construction had completed. There is also a cafe and a gift shop that Emily thought was the best she'd seen for buying gifts for kids. Make sure you put this one on your list when you visit.
Alright, hold on to that. How is it, Angus? Oh, Daddy doesn't like heights, remember? It's a bit calmer around here. Alright, move all the way around. Wait. Not too far because the wind will start again. This is absolutely epic. So windy. And yeah, Daddy's not great with heights either.
You're doing extremely well, man.
Well, the lighthouse touristy thing done. I gotta say, I was terrified up the top. It was, I think they said it was blowing at 82 k's an hour. They shut the tour down at 90 k's. Angus nearly blew away. And I'm not good with heights anyway. So add the wind, the fact that, yeah, we're up high. I did get some footage, but we didn't spend too long out there.
But to go inside the lighthouse.
That was cool. Yeah, two people didn't even step. Well, one guy, big 6 foot something dude, took one step outside and stepped straight back inside. Said, no, I'm not doing that with that wind. Angus took off around the back, and I was like, oh, terrified. But look, great experience. I think it was $22 for me and $10 for Angus. But yeah, try and get it on a day that's not blowing so much.
Oh, Skippy Rock was back there.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrifying. Yeah, but suggest going even what was it,
The lighthouse cottage.
That was pretty cool. It's got a lot of interactive stuff. But yeah, go check it out.
There's a cafe there as well if anyone's not going, that serve coffee and all the rest.
Yeah, if you got little ones like Emily had to stay back with Darcy, but yeah, it's worth the visit. Just try and keep it on a calm day.
And a very cool gift shop.
Yeah, the boys Angus has got some treasure now. So
Angus got a treasure chest and Darcy got a comet ball.
Time for some dumplings.
Hello, how are you? Yeah.
Cool.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good.
That's good.
Due to the conditions in the morning, we decided to put the maze on hold and go and explore and do some fishing. Well, try to fish anyway. This is Hardy's Inlet, directly out the front of the caravan park and also the end of the Cape to Cape walking track. It's where the Blackwood and Scott River converge and is a playground for anglers chasing herring, black brim, skippy tailor and whiting, just to name a few. God, I wish I had a boat. If anyone has any lightweight boat suggestions to mount to the back of my Hilux, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hey Angus, what are you doing? Fishing. Did Daddy bring the nice weather out for us to go fishing? No. No. We're currently hiding underneath the umbrellas, but we'll have a fish while we're down here. Yeah, the weather's really coming. But still having a bit of fun fishing with my boy while Darcy's having a sleep. Alright, well, we'll hopefully catch some fish. If not, just good father-son time. Go legends. So, we're back. Darcy's out. Back at golf. Just stopped in Mug River just to get some chippies for the boys and for Mummy and Daddy. $10 gets you a fair bit of chips for from the fish and chip shop. But I was in the shops the other day and saw this what is it, Berenberg Takatala sauce. I got some ribs from the old man. So just chuck them on. I'll add some chips to it later. What have we got? Got about 5:30, so maybe hour and a half. I also do actually have it on a I've got a probe in there. So I just recently bought these probes up at Kellerberrin. I cooked pork and a beef roast on it. It's a dual probe cooking 6. I'll show you the app and all the rest of it when I start cooking that through. It is sensational. I don't know why, for the life of me, I've waited that long to to buy these things. Like, you just select the meat you want, pork, how you want it cooked, and away you go. It gives you the exact temperature, tells you, alarms you when you're ready to go. It's just amazing. I seriously don't know why it's taken me this long to go out and purchase it. Anyway, until I crack it open in about an hour's time, after I've had a couple of tinnies, we'll see how we go. See? So, got the glasses on. So I'm going to walk you through. I just bought these probe things off Amazon. I think it was like $80 or something, and it comes with dual probe. There's a lot of others, of barbecue galore and all the rest of it, that are like $250, $300, $400, everything. But bit of a no-name brand. But if you can see that, so yeah, you probe 1, probe 2, it does give you an LED light out, and then you just get the app. You have to follow through with the app. You just set up, tells the internal, click to start, you select what meat, so we're beef ribs, then how do you want it cooked. I'll just go medium, and then get started. Tells you how to put the probe in, continue, place. So I've got it on a repeater, and away we go.
So it gives you cooking time and your internal target, and what our internal target is, well, what our internal is right now. So pretty cool. But look, as I said, down in well, up in Calabarin from where we are now, I yeah, used it for, I had one for a pork roast and one for a lamb roast, and they both came out sensational. So yeah, highly recommend. You don't have to go those meat eater ones and all the rest of it. This is, yeah, one from Amazon. I'll put the link in the comments. Yeah, I've been really happy with it. Only second time I used it, but look, fantastic. Too easy. Oh, you put a tea in the ground. Oh, good. Back to your golf, are you? What about the duckies? Oh, where'd they go? Oh, they ran out.
Darcy roared them away.
All right, we're getting up to temperature. Daddy couldn't be happier. Footy on. Anzac Day tomorrow. So, yeah, and we'll take Angus down to local memorial to try and celebrate Anzac Day. I'll have to stay at the van with Darcy, but more importantly, footy, beer and meat. So we're up to 62 internally. I'm at 63. Cooked it a little bit quicker than I like, but she's looking good. So taking the cover off it now, ramp up the heat for about 5 minutes, and that should get nice and crispy crust, and we're good to munch down. Too easy. So we've got the fire truck and we're at the RSL Memorial. Yeah, okay, you've got to be quiet. And you've got they're all handmade.
Starving for your cheeseburger, hey? Lucky.
So, cheers to the
Cheers to
Anzac.
Anzac.
And
Cheers to the Anzac.
cheers.
Cheers to
Oh,
the Anzac.
not so hard, buddy. Cheers.
Cheers.
And Daddy just got some great news too. So, Daddy's been messaging Starlink, and you would have seen the damage on the Starlink. So they're actually giving us a free refurbished Starlink Mini to replace ours for free.
Amazing. Thank you, Starlink.
Yeah, pretty stoked. The customer service has been fantastic. Asked for a few photos of the damage, how it happened, which is completely my fault. And but they've still gone, yeah, courtesy of fully refurbished with warranty, everything. So kudos to Starlink. Can't get much of a better view from a pub, can you? We're gonna have to go for a fish today.
We should sit outside.
Well, it's nice for now.
I've left my drink there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so that's made my day. Got a beer, and Starlink's giving me a free refurbished Starlink. Cheers, Starlink.
Skippy Rock is a beautiful scenic lookout and part of the Ngari Capes Marine Park. It's renowned for its fishing, either off the rocks or beach. I later learnt that it's actually named Skippy due to the amount of herring, aka Skippy, that is caught in the area all year round, and particularly off the rocks themselves. So don't do what I did and forget your rod. I guess no fish for dinner tonight again. There's a few different walking trails, but do keep a lookout for the wildlife, as you'll see in the video. Where's the treasure? Where's the treasure, buddy?
I found it.
X marks the spot.
Here. Now I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to the pelican. And that's it. Yeah, big client.
See the big hole he made? Yeah, forest, isn't it?
Should we go in?
Was it fun? Oh, did you enjoy the cave?
Yeah.
You love it?
Daddy, look.
Did you like it? Alright, Mammoth Cave, boys, mummy, what do you think?
Oh, bad, 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 bad.
Angus, you came out and said that was epic.
You loved the radios. Well-
We did the self-guided tour,
Yeah.
and we all got earphones, and
Angus was very good at doing the numbers, putting them in, wasn't he?
We started at 100 and we finished at 115
115.
steps.
Yeah. Well, pretty easy walk apart from the very final bit going up. And that's obviously when Darcy decided he doesn't want to walk anymore, and Daddy had to carry him, which, what was it, 160 steps? But you'll see in the video anyway.
Quite a steep elevation.
Stunning though, absolutely stunning. Like that walkout was amazing. I think that was my favourite part, was that walkout. It was
The walk out and then looking back.
yeah, and then even that little walk.
Thanks, Angus.
We took the long walk. There's a short walk which is 5 to 10 minutes, or the long walk which is 15. Darcy found some energy for that bit too, so that was good. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. So Emily was just looking up some breweries and stuff, playgrounds tomorrow, because
Winery or brewery with a kids' playground.
yeah. Oh, cows, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw a kangaroo just over there.
And because we're going to the maze tomorrow, but we're also coming back in, is it June, July,
Yeah.
school holidays for Yelling Up. So if you have any suggestions for yelling up or anything, especially obviously kid
Family
friendly and stuff, drop them in the comments. Yeah, we'd love to have, well, hear any recommendations, because we're learning all the time, and this is why we're actually sharing a lot of this, so other people can see what's down here. But I'm sure we're missing heaps of stuff. Yes?
Daddy, let me have him, guys.
Oh, that's very kind,
that's
Darcy.
very kind. So yeah, but no, I highly recommend the Mammoth Cave. We'll probably do the other one when we come back in June, July. But yeah, highly suggest going down. And that self-guided tour I actually really like. You just go at your own pace.
Yeah.
So
We were going to do the jewel cave, but the jewel cave wasn't appropriate for Darcy.
yeah, because he's only 2.
Yeah.
Young baby. So no worries. What you got? Oh, look, he's just paused. He's massive, isn't he? I think he's got some scratches. He's obviously been in some fights. Look at all the scratches on him.
Yeah. My favorite shark.
Yeah, do you know those mussels we were trying to catch for fishing?
Yeah.
I think see how he's puffing out all the dirt? I think he comes across the top of one of those mussels and he sits there and he just puffs them out and then eats them.
go in the dog.
Give me to carry that, please.
Daddy, maybe his way.
We're going to follow your lead.
You mustn't go ahead.
If you get me lost.
Go with Angus.
I know. Just have to follow his paw.
You think? Amaze Margaret River. This property was purchased in 1986 by a lovely couple from the Goldfields. Over the years, and I'm sure many back-breaking hours of work, it was finally opened to the public in 2009. The property hosts a giant hedge maze that you're watching now, an 18-hole mini putt-putt course, heaps of outdoor games and puzzles, not to mention the stunning gardens everywhere you look. The maze is actually pretty challenging. Angus absolutely loved trying to find his way to the centre, using all sorts of tactics, including marking the ground of the directions we'd been. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time, as it's not as easy as it looks, and there is a lot to see and do. There is also a cafe to rest your feet after you conquer the maze and the golf facilities. We absolutely loved our time here, and we'll definitely be coming back. Yay! Climb up, Daz. We made it. Yeah, I'm with you. You walk up.
I was hard work.
Now we're going to find our way out.
I can see.
What can you see?
I can see a house.
I was even seriously considering that we weren't gonna make it. Oh, no, let's just take it in. Took us enough to get in here.
Wait a minute. I know. Mommy told me.
No, not yet, Angus. Wow, look at all that. Wow, you did all that walking.
Mommy.
Do you think you went that way or just that way?
Both sides. Everywhere. Everywhere here.
How incredible.
We've been everywhere. Daddy, we've been everywhere in here.
We have been everywhere in here. I don't think there was one area that we didn't walk.
This test flight.
Huh?
Legends. Alright, so Augusta done. Great time. Unfortunately the weather was pretty average the whole time we were there. We did get glimpses of sunlight and all the rest of it, but the majority of it was pretty bad. And in all honesty, most of the stuff you do is actually in Margaret River. Rather than Augusta, so you're driving back and forth to Margaret River. But like the lighthouse and Skippy Rock, places like that was pretty cool. Last night we went to the, what was that cafe called? The Colour Patch. So really nice. The food was delicious, accommodating for the kids. So really good. But yeah, pack up, we were left with absolute disastrous weather for backup, so that all the mat and everything else is in the back of the ute saturated. But look, all in all, nice enough caravan park. We stayed at the Turners. I'm guessing it would be awesome if you had a boat, because you could literally just go out on the boat every day. Unfortunately,
You can hire a boat.
yeah, but
But the weather
wasn't great.
We still had a fish.
If you had your own, I think you just go out on the boat all day. Yeah, even if the weather was bad. But look, we were in a pretty secluded, like tucked away little bay, 73, which for us wasn't ideal, because we would rather be a bit more social and be amongst it. Still out of fire season, so we couldn't even have a fire. But look, a nice enough caravan park. It was cheap. Yeah, and as I said,
And we wanted some family time anyway, just the 4 of us.
yeah, but right on the river. I've got some drone footage I'll show you. Seeing the stingrays and stuff like that was great. But
And the boys on the scoots and the bikes.
yeah,
It was awesome.
but as I said, maybe we were just tucked away. For the weather, being tucked away in the bay that we were was fantastic, because it was so protected. However, we just prefer to be out amongst everybody else, for the boys to make friends and things like that. So, but all in all, it's been a fantastic trip. Got a bit of a drive home now. We'll see how the boys go, and then yeah, back to school tomorrow. So I think next trip is Yells. Yellingup.
Or the June long weekend.
Yeah.
And
So-
I've got a girls' trip in the van.
Oh yeah, Mummy's taking the van for a girls' trip. So yeah, hopefully the van doesn't get destroyed, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, till next time. So legends, is anyone else lucky enough to have this? Oh, let me show you, because it's normally always the boys' job. But well, everyone goes, oh, it's the boys' job, it's the boys' job. In our family, it's actually Mummy's job. And Daddy gets to chill out. So I hope there's someone else out there that's lucky like that, or I'm just, I don't know, won the lotto. But it's, I see all these other pages saying, oh, how they have to do it, and I don't. No worries. All right, we'll leave a comment in there and tell us if you're lucky enough as well. Does Mummy do the poos and wheeze?
No, you.
No, Mummy does the poos and wheeze. Whose poos and wheeze is it?
You.
Yours. And Mummy's.
No.